Hello again. Right, okay, here's the fourth part of our fifth five-part series, the Barry J. Freeman collection. Okay, this one here is The Days of Red and Gold, another one of my favourites, and I think one of the first ones I got as well. It's depicting the Coronation Pacific class city of Chichester in the countryside. We shall get it open. Okay, so it's unboxed. Here she is, City of Chester, in her lovely streamlined casing. Looking absolutely stunning. Over here we have the three coaches of rolling stock. Now these are practically identical, different running numbers, but practically identical to the ones we've just seen before in the Duchess at Carlisle set. The only difference is there's a few different signs and stickers in the window, as this is an earlier formation and there are no curtains in one of these coaches, but you can buy these coaches and I'm sure you'll be able to find some with the curtains on if you wish. Other than that, standard packaging from the Hornby box inside with the closed couplings for the ends of the coaches, what we saw last time, and a spare bogey wheel and some other little detailed parts you can add on. Right, so the painting itself of the engine, it's lovely, absolutely detailed again. As I say before, Barry's one of my favourite painters, but this just says it all really. Duchess Coronation Scott thundering through the countryside at full back with a full rake of coaches in the summer. Look at that. I'd love to have that hang up on my wall actually. So yeah. Anyway, down here, the engine again. We have it pretty bit more standard this time. Yeah, we've still got sprung buffers. And everything on here detail wise is absolutely mint and gorgeous. I mean, all that rivet work all stands out. All the little lubricating holes there on the side of the loco where they would open them up to do the maintenance. They didn't like having this streamlining, but it was very hard to maintain these locos. The one before, the Duchess at Carlisle, that's what it would have looked like underneath. Instead of this now, this is with all the streamlining on it, so it was very hard to maintain. But from a model point of view, it's lovely. Again, we have the basic. This is exactly the same as the last one, basic black moulding. But if you want to do a paint job in there yourself, you can do. There is space to do that with a very fine brush, an artist's brush. The one thing I like about this streamlining is that the cab flaps go round with a handrail separately fitted, and it carries the stripes around it, keeping in line with the streamlining, and then it carries on again here with a tender. So the tender and cab detail on these are outstanding, but as they were not as from 2010 2012, they're not up to what we can get available now. Unlike the previous one we saw, it had one of the plugs that was DCC ready. As this is DCC ready as well, but it has one of the plugs you have to put in the socket. This one is just the basic prong. And you just slot it in like that. No, have to fiddle around with pushing a little plug into the tender. So yeah, quicker to get ready on to the track. When I first started liking these locos, I wasn't too sure, but as the more you get, the more I like them. It's just something, and when you've seen the Duchess of Hamilton up in the National Railway Museum in York, it's something to behold, and every angle you look at it's different, and yeah, they're up there with one of my favourite locos. So yeah, separately fitted handrails here, all metal. You've even got the front here that would open up sideways, so it would literally open up that way and expose the smoke box door. It's even got separately fitted foot holdings for the fireman or the cleaner to climb up on, little vacuum brakes, and little step ladder there to get up to. So yeah, the detail is all there. It's even down to the little lamp holders here on the buffer beams. They're there as well. And of course sprung buffers as well. Separately fitted brass whistle and safety valves, so that's a bonus. And the tender as well. Coal, not as good as on the Duchess on the last one, but it's it's still it's nothing to worry about. You can always take it out and put your own in again if you would want to do that. And again, the back of the cab is there as well, where the water hole is and the vacuum pipes, and all streamlined. I think what would set this off as well is having some of those streamlined coaches as well, with the stripes going all the way down. But that was right at the beginning. But yeah, so overall, it's a lovely set. Okay, so just a little bit about the painting itself and how Barry saw and painted it. So he only ever saw one streamline coronation, and this was when he was a young lad, eagerly train spotting one sunny afternoon. However, the image remained with him the whole time and was asked to create a painting depicting the city of Chester in the LMS-lined crimson lake livery, under a full head of steam as it tackled the long climb to the sharp summit at the top. He jumped at the chance to do this, and when he was commissioned to do it, as he likes this class of livery. The time period he set this in was 1939, about autumn time, so not long after this actual engine entered traffic, just before the war. So it's quite a new engine in its own right when it was painted, or rather when he painted it, and making it look absolutely stunning in that summery scene. Okay, so here we are. There she's on the rails, City of Chester. We're going to get her going and link her up to the three coaches on the outer line. Okay, hope you enjoy, and we'll get her underway. Lovely. Right, okay. So, all in formation, and we'll get her going. Well, I hope you've enjoyed the running session today with City of Chester. and a few little surprises there. Right, well, okay, that concludes our 4th part of the Barry J. Freeman collection. Hope you enjoyed. I'm still enjoying doing these. It's the last one next up, so let's make it a good one. Okay, I'll see you all soon.